Dear Jesus, good night, Jesus. And Jesus, I want to pray for my doggy Snowball, and I want to pray for my hedgehog Harry, and I want to pray for Hulky. I pray the Hulky would have a good day tomorrow and he'd be in a better mood. In fact, I pray Mommy be in a better mood tomorrow too. I pray for Fire Trucky, and I pray for all my toys. And do you ever notice how kids pray? I love it. Got a grandson that visited in April. They'd had this huge snowstorm in Colorado, a couple feet of this heavy, wet snow. And I said, great for snowmen. And they said, well, go for it. So Hosea and I went out and built a snowman. My son gave me a avocado. I split it in half and made eyeballs out of it. But Hosea loved this snowman, so every time he prays, he's 2.5 years old, every time he prays for Gigi and Pop, it's bless Gigi, Pop, and snowman. Kids just pray for whatever's on their mind, whatever's on their heart, whatever they care about. Good lesson for us. And then we move to a next level of prayer that we begin to pray for the sick and those who are hurting. And smart, that's good, that's biblical, that's wise that we should do that. I want to encourage you to move to a next level of prayer, or I want to challenge all of us to move to the next level of prayer today. There's a prayer that the Apostle Paul prayed in Ephesians chapter 3, and he said, I bow my knees before God, and I ask him to strengthen you, the inner man. And I ask you to get some glimpse. I ask you to understand just a little bit. I want him to help you understand his love, the depth of it, the breadth of it. And I just thought about that idea because a lot of times in Christianity, we've talked about, we used to say this. We used to say, it's not about getting people in a box, having them follow the rules, but it's about getting the box in people, getting the rules in people. And I thought, yeah, I guess that's preferable. But truth is, I don't want to get a box. I don't want to get a bunch of rules in people. I want people to be strengthened in the inner man, that they'd really get what this new life in Christ is all about, that they'd really comprehend his grace and his love, and they'd come to know him. If we could, parents, think about that maybe just for a second. So after you pray with Junior one night, and you ask God to bless Timmy's toenail and Aunt Gertie's gout and all those little things like that, and Snowflake and all those different things, maybe get down outside that bedroom door and say, dear God, help them know you. Help them to grow, to really understand how much you love them and how much you care about them. Help them to really get this thing that is this Christian life. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? You know what else is awesome? Always wanted to get a black dog and name him Snowflake.